You don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Hey, hey, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Hey, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know.
Welcome to Northwood Youth Live. We are so glad that you are here.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? How's your Wednesday?
Hey, it is Wednesday, isn't it? We're
It's
here.
the middle of, in case you didn't know what time it is, it's the middle of the week and it's 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Because we're starting.
Yeah, we're
And
starting.
We slept here all week waiting to be here, to see you. So yeah, I'm Joe, this is John, and just a quick reminder, make sure to subscribe, like, and share.
Yes.
Hey, we're almost to 100 subscribers.
We are. We're pushing along. We're chugging along.
We're almost there.
We're trying to get there, inching if we have to. So I'm going to give you some motivation, okay? We've decided that if we can get to 100, and if we can happen tonight, that'd be awesome. So just start sharing and telling people to subscribe, even while we're streaming tonight. Joe has agreed to let me give him a quarantine haircut.
You can't really tell on the camera, but my hair, I can grip my hair and pull my own head. So
That's right.
like it's longer than it should be.
Get in on there tight. Yeah, look at that. Look at that
Yeah,
mane.
look how long.
Yeah, it's almost as thick as mine. It's looking good.
I know. Yours is insane right now.
So yeah, I'm going to give Joe a quarantine haircut, but we've got to get to 100 subscribers, and we need to do it as soon as possible. So
I think we need 5 more.
we need 5 more. That's it. Just
Yeah.
5 more.
just 5 more people. 5. Just
Do
fingers.
it. Do it now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to a couple people who hopefully are watching right now, but they're in a different time zone because both of these guys have moved away. Totally bummed. But I want to give a shout out to Gavin and to Nathan, who are now living in, don't worry, I won't give away your address, but living in Wisconsin and Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of bummed, not kind of, totally bummed actually, that some awesome guys from my small group are not around anymore. But we'll stay connected. We'll connect via FaceTime. So anyways, shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Miss you already.
And hopefully you're able to connect with us. So
Absolutely.
awesome. What do we got next?
Camp.
We do have camp.
Camp's coming up.
Sweet.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to talk about Move real quick, and then I'll jump on to.
Sure, I'll talk about Move real quick. So CIY Move is coming up in July, and as of right now, man, we are planning to be on campus at OSU unless we're told otherwise. And so what you need to do right now is save those dates, and actually you can go ahead and register with a $50 deposit. Emails and all the info is going out to your parents this week. There's already a bunch of parents who said, you know what, we're totally in, we'll send our kids. So now, kids, it is up to you to decide. And we've got this quick 15-second promo so you can see a little bit of what Move looks like.
Here we go. That actually looks like a lot of fun.
I know. I really want to go. I hope it happens in person. I want to be there.
Online, I don't think it'd be as fun, but it'd still be fun. But like,
Yeah, we're going to do what we're going to do.
what can you do?
Yeah.
Speaking of camp, we also got middle school. We got Tadmore coming up, which is also going to be fantastic. We don't know if that one's going to happen, but we hope it does. And we're praying and we're working with Tadmore training to make sure that we have everything in that. And we have kids signed up. So if you're not signed up, you better get signed up because we're running out of space.
That's what I've heard from Liz. That spots are filling up.
Yes, and they're becoming limited. So
Absolutely.
if you are planning on going, you better get your $50 deposit in as well. So that's a heads up on camp. And so we're excited for it, and we know that something will happen.
Absolutely. Something is going to happen. So just stay tuned, be patient. We're going to gather if we can gather.
Correct.
All right, so hey, I had a cool opportunity this week to bring us our game. Last week you saw Liz out in the field, violating social distance laws and stuff like that. I did my best to not do that because I am not above the law like Liz is. But I got to hang out with a couple of people, and so check out this week's game. Hey, what's up, Northwood? I'm here with Devin and Draven. We're hanging out in their backyard. Just finished some burritos and tacos. And we're going to play a little game called Whipped Cream Flip. All right, and here's how we play. They're going to take one can of whipped cream, they're going to put it on the back of their hand, and they're going to slap their arm, try to flip the whipped cream up in the air, catch it in their mouth. First one to catch 10 in 1 minute is going to win. So is it going to be Devin or is it going to be Draven? Devin, Draven, Draven, Devin. You decide right now in the chat. All right, Draven, Devin, you guys ready to play?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. My face.
Yeah, we got one.
Okay. It's not going.
Oh, he lost the whipped cream. He lost the whipped cream.
Oh no!
You got to find your whipped cream. Come on, Devin, you got a chance to catch up. Nice shot.
I don't even get. Did that count?
Oh, Devin's a pro.
Did that count? I got it in my mouth.
Keep going. You got 10 seconds.
Wow, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After a near-death injury, with a score of 5-4 or 5-3, I don't know, but who really cares? That was hilarious. Give it up for your winner, Draven.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
That
That's
was
awesome.
good. That was good. Hey, so I think we should try it because I, for one, don't want to be outdone by those guys. So what do you say, Joe? You done?
Well, it'll be something.
All right, let's just see if we can catch. Let's just see if we can catch one.
Just one?
Yeah. Should we
Okay.
go one at a time?
I think Liz counts us off,
All right.
and we try to do it at the same time.
At the same time. All right.
But we still got to spray it on already.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna try. Ooh, should I do left hand or right hand?
I don't care.
I'm gonna go. I'll do it on my left hand.
I'm going big though. Going big. Sorry, Barb, if I get some on the carpet.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh!
No, you can't see that. You can't see that. There's nothing happened on the carpet.
Nothing
Santa's
nothing
not
happened. Dang it! You moved. I was gonna smash it in your face.
No, that's good. I've got
You got some
a full-on
snacks for
beard. So,
later.
hey, that's pretty sweet. I was getting a job Santa Claus soon. Hey, last week I promised that every week we're going to bring you a little bit of encouragement. Hopefully this was encouraging to you. Joe, 6 feet. But this
stay on the
week,
carpet,
as hard as it is to take me seriously right now, I want to bring you a little bit of encouragement from one of your peers. So let's check this out.
Hey guys, it's Olivia. If you don't know me, I'm a freshman and an online schooler, so I know what y'all are going through. Online school is rough, especially at first. You're at home with your family trying to get work done. Your siblings are being annoying. It's hard to communicate with your teachers. You aren't surrounded by your friends. It's just a really rough transition. And when I first moved to online school, I had so many mental breakdowns. So if that's you, it's okay, but it's all gonna work itself out. And everything happens for a reason. So as cheesy as it sounds, there's something we can learn in this time, whether it's about yourself, your family, just life in general. And yeah, just take this time to be grateful. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but there's something that we can be learned at home. And even though it feels like, oh, we're at home, we're like doing nothing, this is just a season of life and we have to appreciate it like we would any other. So you guys are doing great.
2 weeks ago, we started talking about this series on prayer. We started off talking about Lectio Divina, which is diving into the Bible and reading through a verse and then picking out a phrase. Next, we talked about this imaginative prayer. And we talked about this ability to be able to just focus in and be in a posture and just you're listening to a verse and then imagining yourself in that verse and talking with God. And this week we're starting out with another one, and we're talking about written prayer. For me, I haven't worked well with written prayer just because I can't sit down and focus long enough to be able to write out what I'm thinking. I like to talk, I like to have that connection through speaking, but this prayer is probably the most common and what most people would actually like to do. Now, when I was younger, like I said, I wasn't able to sit down and focus. People tried to get me to do it. I remember this one time I was at camp, and in order to do it, they gave us each a journal, and they gave us a verse to go through. I don't remember which verse it was, but I remember that it was a verse that we were supposed to go through and we were supposed to read, and we were supposed to go and write down what we thought it meant. Now, the cool thing about a written prayer is that there's different things to it. It's not just a prayer that you're just writing down or just writing random things. It's something that you can write down how you're feeling, what different confessions, the protection, you can ask for help, you can do the different things like what we've talked about in the conversation. When we started off, I highlighted with prayer that it's simple, it's honest, and that it can be a short little conversation with God. And so today I'm gonna eventually dive into Psalm 51, and we're just gonna look at 4 lines. And the Psalms are written by David, who was a king for Israel. And this is in the Old Testament, in the middle. It's basically in the middle of the Bible. And we're going to dive in a little bit, and it's something that we can kind of get a glimpse of what a written prayer looks like. So written prayer, and I kind of highlighted this already, but a written prayer is written. It can be adoration. It can be talk about Thanksgiving. It can be question filled. It can be talking about protection, asking for help, confession. There it is right there, and you can see it right on the screen. And we're looking through, and sometimes it's a lot harder to speak than it is to write. And so when we're writing, we're able to just talk to God. And so today in Psalm 51, we look at what David says, and this is just verse 1 in Psalm 51. Have mercy on me, O God, because of your unfailing love, because of your great compassion, blot out the stains of my sin. Blot out the stains in my sin. That's powerful. Like that's not even going through the rest of the verse like that, or the rest of the chapter. That's just those first 4 lines. Have mercy on me, O God, because your unfailing love, because your great compassion, blot out the stains of my sins. All he's doing is he's asking for God to have mercy on him. All he's doing is he's asking for this great compassion because he knows that he's sinned. He knows that he's had these issues that have gone on. And he just wants God to just cleanse him of those sins. And so today, I have a couple different invitation things for you. The first one is the next 7 days. If you received a packet, then you'll have it in there. But if you didn't, here's my invitation for you. For the next 7 days, each day, I invite you to write down a prayer. And during that prayer, that could be something that is as easy as just, Lord, thank you for letting me live today. It can be as heartfelt as, thank you for the ability to just look at more positive stuff in my life. And then there's also the ability to be able to just embrace and just go more honest to, hey, I've messed up. I don't know where to go from here, but I'm writing it down because I don't know what else to do. The cool thing about a written prayer is that you're able to go back into it. If you write a journal, you're able to flip back through and see what prayers he's answered. And so that was the first invitation. Was for the next 7 days, write down, and then when the 7 days are over, you're able to go back and check it out. If you wrote it in a journal, if you wrote it in a piece of paper, then you can kind of put that piece of paper off to the side and kind of keep that in a spot to where you can go back to it. The second invitation that I have for you is by the time we're done, I invite you to write something out. So today, I invite you, whether it's in the chat, you don't have to, or on a piece of paper. And I want you to say thank you. By the time we're done with the live video, I want you to write something that you're thankful for, or something that you're having trouble with, and then continue that on with that first invitation. David wrote a ton of different prayers while he was alive. And we're able to look back on those and see the different transitions. And so for the next 7 days, this will give you a chance to be able to look back on what you've gone through and be able to look at what you have accomplished and what God has helped you with. Prayer is simple. Prayer is a conversation with God. Prayer can be as honest as you want it to be. Prayer is honest. So for this week, that's your challenge. That's your ability. That's your invitation for this week, is to write a prayer of confession, a prayer of help, a prayer of petition. Let's pray real quick. Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for this ability to be able to give us the ability to write, to give us the ability to just talk to you in person or through words on a page. You're good, you're great, and you have mercy on us no matter what's going on. I pray that even through this hard time, that you're able to fill us with your words and your grace. In your heavenly name, amen.
That's good. And thanks, Joe. I totally appreciate that. Written prayer just writing in general has been a big deal for me. Growing up especially, I wasn't somebody who liked to talk about the things that I was feeling. You might be like that too. You might be more a quiet or introverted type of person, and so maybe writing is a way that you really express yourself. So it's cool because I can look back on things that I've written and see how my relationship with God has grown.
Yeah.
Like the kinds of things I used to pray for when I was 14.
Yeah.
And the kinds of things that I pray for now, they're totally different, right? Like, God, please make that girl like me, or something like that,
Yeah.
you know? And so that's just a really cool practice to be able to have. And last thing I'll say about that is I have a bunch of my grandma's prayer journals that she wrote for people in my family. So, you know,
I wish I was able to become more focused to be able to do it, but it's awesome hearing like your grandma's prayer drills. That's awesome.
yeah, you know, it just takes discipline. It takes a lot of work. It just takes practice, just like anything else. So definitely encourage you to practice that this week. Absolutely, go for that. Hey, one of the things I was realizing while you're giving your message is we totally forgot to announce what the giveaway is.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, it's like we've never done this before.
I know.
And so if you're tuning in to the chat, we didn't announce the giveaway. I apologize. But this week's giveaway, it's more food and it's DQ.
DQ.
We want to give you a blizzard of your choice and
Yeah.
maybe even like we think you could probably use a few extra calories, so we'll just give you a really big one. Oh, awesome. You know, I'm gonna 86 that one actually, because that person's already won. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I won't even say who it is.
Yeah.
But you're so cool, and you don't even know it. You won twice, but
We're not gonna.
not actually.
We're not.
So we're gonna give it to somebody else. So we're just waiting for that other one to come in, and we'll announce that in
In a
just
little bit.
a minute.
But yeah, you'll get a DQ and it'll be pretty sweet. And what we did to decide is we scrolled randomly and we were looking at how many. I can't believe we didn't announce this in the beginning. Oh well.
I can.
And we were scrolling randomly and we picked someone. And we have someone.
We do, but we'll tell you after you listen to these announcements.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, just like we always want you to do, make sure you're following us on Northwood Youth Ministry on Instagram, and make sure you're liking stuff so like our story actually appears in your feed, and because we've got some stuff coming up that we're gonna want you to know about, and we'll promote camp and other things on there, and just give you constant reminders through Instagram. Yeah.
And also on Sundays, we still have Zoom for small groups. And I know the girls are still doing fantastic. Guys, we're lacking. And so if you haven't hit us up on Zoom, hit us up through email, through text, and that way we can get you connected.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things I would say about small groups is you can meet whenever you want to.
Yeah.
I know we've been advertising 11:30. That's the kind of a time we picked. And I don't know why I thought, people could wake up by then. Yeah, anyway, so,
Yeah.
but if you do, we'd love to have you be a part of it. Also, if you wake up on a Sunday morning, you can join our worship service.
If you wake up before 11:30.
Yeah, at 10 o'clock. But even if you don't, like I know some of you watching right now, you slept in on Sunday, and your parents made you watch the rebroadcast. You can do that. You can watch it. It's rebroadcast multiple times a day, and so you don't have to miss it. So you can continue to stay connected, and that's the most important thing. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a little bit of screen fatigue.
Yes. Yeah.
And you might be too, but we just want to say, don't miss on opportunities to stay connected. It's like muscles. If you don't work out your muscles, which I know, I saw Gibby posted a picture of him in the gym that he's no longer able to go to, and not to say Gibby's looking, weak or anything like that. Gibby, if you're watching, your muscles are still, you're looking good, bro. But if you don't work them out, what happens?
You get flabby.
You get flabby. So don't get church flabby. Your muscles can atrophy. They might get stiff and not work, and we don't want your church muscles to go away.
So stay connected, and these are different ways that you can stay connected.
Absolutely.
And then also, we also have, as you know, live on Wednesdays at 7.
Yeah. So make sure you smash that notification button so you don't miss a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we have a giveaway person.
We do. You want to announce it?
Ashlyn.
Woohoo!
Let's go. Good job. Way to comment, way to be around, and way to win.
Yeah, so let Liz know what kind of DQ Blizzard you want. I know the screen has 2, but we'll just give you one really big one. Maybe
Yeah.
they sell in like a 5-gallon bucket.
Maybe it'll be combined.
sure.
I don't know how that.
Not sure. Anyway,
That's okay.
hey, before we head out, we've got one more thing we want you to stick around for,
Yeah.
which is, I think, pretty cool. So we're going to invite you to stick around even though we're done, but for the next couple of minutes. And here to announce what it is, give it up for our very own Kean Carlisle.
Oh, hello everyone. It is I, the YouTuber who got 100 subscribers in his first month as opposed to 2 to 3 years like NCC Youth. Are you disappointed that Transformers Animated ended, the obscure cartoon from 2007 that's largely unknown by not only most people but most Transformers fans as well? Well, so am I. I am also sad. So I've decided to just make a 4th season instead of just wanting one. So what you're about to see is just a 2-minute juicy clip of what you might expect in a full 22-minute beefy, meaty episode, such as those that I have made. So after you watch this clip, episode 2 is fully available on YouTube to watch. It's 22 minutes, but here's a 2-minute clip.
That's it for us. Peace out.
Peace.
Don't miss this clip. We'll see you next time.
Awesome.
Later.
Adios.
What he means to say, my liege, is that some noble adversaries appear to seek competition from us down at the entrance of Triptychon.
What do you want, Megatron?
I'll tell you when there's a little less company. Come inside.
Omega Supreme! Now!
We had a deal, and yet the Autobots came out the deceivers, not the Decepticons. We'll pay for this treachery. Excellent reflexes, Blitzwing. Now, fire on Iacon.
Autobots! So fired! Activate the shield! Jetfire! Jetstorm! Commence Theta Protocol!
But sir, that is being
That's
against...
an order! We're not just gonna hide behind a shield. We're gonna strike. This is your noble Magnus speaking. I have deployed Omega Supreme and Cybertron's finest to combat this attack. The defense shields are holding fine. There is no need to panic. Everything is completely under control.
Well, what brought you around? I'm not going to let Prime die. You're right, Ratchet.
And I can't just stand around to watch this happen.
Well then, let's go to Kaon.